should have known. I should have never listened to Starscream. He's always been jealous of me. He's never once wanted what was best for the Decepticons. He's always only ever thought of himself, and all he wants is to be leader. That fragging scrap heap of... Is that a human I spy? They look familiar. Perhaps I should go and say hello. Hello there, human. What's the matter? Never seen my kind before? Oh, you have. And you know my name. I'm flattered. How did you know my name? Oh. I've been spoken about. Seems the Autobots do remember me. It has been some time. Oh, but of course. Optimus and I go way back. Look at you. Such a sad little fleshy thing. Don't worry. I haven't been sent by anyone, though I think I could earn some brownie points if I bring you back. Considering you know Optimus Prime, you probably have some valuable information in that brain of yours. Come here, human. There is no point in trying to hide or run. Gotcha. Stop squirming. It's like playing with a mouse. If you fall from this height, you'll surely break a leg, and then where will you be? At that point, you'd be useless to me, and I'd just leave you here. Oh, but I would. You have no idea what I am capable of. Do you know why the Autobots spoke of me? I see, not going to talk now, are you? Don't worry. I have my ways. But for that, you and I are going to have to go on a little trip. What do you mean I can't? Who are you to tell me what I can and cannot do? Oh, smart little thing, aren't you? Very well then. You can see that I'm injured. Are you going to offer me any help? That's what I thought. Your kind claims to have such wonderful hearts. But how could you possibly think of helping me? In the end, I'm probably going to claim your life anyways. So it would be pointless. And as a matter of fact, you are wrong. I am perfectly capable of taking you wherever I want. You are my little plaything until I decide otherwise. You could be very useful. Megatron could use you. And I could use something to keep myself busy. Being trapped on that ship gets rather boring, as one can imagine. Ha! As if I'm allowed to leave. If Megatron knew I were here, he would dent me. Well, thanks to his second-in-command, I happened to take a tumble. He shot me. Starscream shot me down from the sky. But I'm not going to tell you my tale of woe and sorrow. You're only trying to buy yourself time. A valiant effort, but an unsuccessful one. Careful now. You don't want me to squeeze any tighter, or you'll go squish. I doubt that's something that you want. Sit still, or you're liable to squish between my gears, and I would rather not spend my time cleaning you out. It's a rather messy thing. Your kind is delicate. I could clench my hand tight enough, and you would be nothing but mush. If you move, you will die. It's no effort on my part, but it is up to you whether or not you survive in the next coming moments. So sit still and be a good little hostage. So you decided to listen to me after all. How wonderful. Now that we've arrived, I suppose you at the very least deserve to know what I have planned for you. To start, I am going to report to Soundwave and tell him exactly what Starscream did to me. Am I going to tell him about you? You would like to know that, wouldn't you? A shame. You're not going to know. If you move or try to escape, I will not be so kind to you when I return. Don't think you could get out of here without me knowing. Why, hello there, little pet. Oh, of course I came back. I told you I would. No need to hide. I know you're in here. Don't worry. I'm not going to kill you. In fact, I'm probably the safest Decepticon you could be with right now. If it were Soundwave, he wouldn't have bothered paying attention to you at all. Starscream would have just played with you. Megatron, well, I'm sure you can assume what he would have done. And me? Well, I actually know that you hold some value. You clearly know the Autobots. And you have information that could help us. That could help me. Would Megatron be mad at me for capturing you? Possibly. But I hold favor with Megatron. Being one of the only Decepticon femmes and their only medic, I cannot afford to be injured, and he knows that. He'll just take it out on some poor other unfortunate soul. I don't agree with his methods, but he is rather effective. Now, tell me what you know of the Autobots, and I may just keep you alive afterwards. Soundwave ordered that I keep you alive, and I don't dive into your mind. Normally I would, but I know my place, and I will teach you yours. Now, how do you know Optimus Prime? And where are the Autobots hiding? What do we want with them? Is it not obvious they stand in our way? Our home was destroyed by war. We have no safe place. And your planet is rather inhabitable. It's not as grotesque and actually has some color and life to it. We want it to be ours. And Megatron has some beef, as you would put it, with Optimus. But that is not my concern. I simply want the return of our home. And if we can't bring Cybertron back, then we will bring Cybertron to Earth. There are many ways it can be done. And there are many ways it will be done. You think your species could stand in our way? It's cute how hopeful you are. You seem rather undeterred by how close I am to you. You hold your ground well, I will give you that. So tell me, where and how did you meet the infamous Prime? You could either tell me now, or I could let Soundwave figure it out. And trust me, that is not something you would like to happen. His methods are much deeper than mine. Besides, if I didn't want you alive, I would have killed you when I saw you. So yes, you do hold some value, and you have leverage. But it will be short-lived. Do not get cocky. Tell me, Where is Optimus?